Hello everybody, today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the Anker PowerLine Plus micro USB charging cable. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So this is a 6 feet or 1.8 meter long micro USB charging cable by Anker. And this cable is in red, but it's also available in grey and also available in other lengths as well. So this is the 6 feet version, or 1.8 meter in length. So now let's go ahead and open up the box by, of course, pulling out the box tab right there for the flap or box lid, and sliding and flipping out or up the box flap. Okay, so as you can see, there appears to be a protective sheet there with the Anker branding. And now let's go ahead and remove the contents from the box. So okay, the cables appear to be in a protective pouch or carry pouch. And there is a card here. Let's pop that sleeve or paper out, and always making sure there's nothing else left inside the box. And then we can go ahead and set the box to the side right there. Okay, and let me set the contents of which we've removed from the box in the middle of the frame right there. So these are the contents of the Anker PowerLine Plus micro USB charging cable. And let's start off by first taking a look at this card or paper here. Okay, so there is a not happy or happy wording on the front and back. Let's go ahead and open up this card right here. So there is customer contact details for support of this Anker PowerLine Plus micro USB charging cable. Okay, so setting the card to the side, and then moving on to the main item itself. So let's carefully pull open that flap right there, and okay, and let's set this sheet to one side. So America's leading USB charging brand. Okay, so that's just a protective sheet. And now taking a close-up look at the pouch with the cable inside of it. This is a slightly rough textured pouch, so it is a fabric pouch, and you can see the Anker branding in the left hand corner of the pouch. And just to give you some idea of the size, I'm going to set the pouch in the palm of my hand right there to give you some sense of scale and perspective. Right there, perhaps. Okay. So now just taking a good look all around at the pouch, which I find is quite a nice and premium feature to find a pouch to come with your micro USB or any form of charging cable. Just the back side of it. I'm just gonna rub my fingers or finger along the back material right there. So all around it does have this slightly rough fabric covering, and you can see the stitching on the pouch as well. Okay, so now let's go ahead and flip it open. So there is a magnetic fastener for the pouch, as you can see, to keep it nice and securely shut. Let's flip it open to reveal the micro USB charging cable right there. So this one is in red. As I mentioned at the start of the video, this is also available in grey, and this is the 6 feet or 1.8 meter long version. I'm just going to set it down just to give you a better look at the pouch contained, or the cable contained inside of the pouch, of which we've just unwrapped. Okay, let's undo this hook and loop fastener to release the micro USB charging cable, the PowerLine Plus micro USB charging cable, and now you can see the pouch with the cable taken out of it. Okay, let's close the pouch up and set it to the side, perhaps right there. Decide to fill up the background slightly right there. Okay, so initial impressions is there is some weight to this cable, being of a 1.8 meter in length, or 6 feet, depending on which kind of metric you're more familiar with. And of course, the noticeable thing why it does feel heavier is because this PowerLine Plus cable is actually double nylon braided. So instead of a single braid, this is given a double braid to it to give it that extra durability, and it does have a special core within the cable as well to give it strength and durability. So of course, as a result, you feel that heft to the cable. Okay, as you can see, this is a micro USB charging cable. So the connector on one end is a Type A USB with the standard conventional Type A size, and then of course the micro USB connector on the opposite end. And just to show you the cable in close-up detail, so very, very tightly braided with that dual or double nylon braid to it for extra durability. And showing you the connectors up close, micro USB and USB connector on opposite ends. And of course, the length of the connector housing and connectors itself right there. So this Anker PowerLine Plus micro USB cable is designed for maximum durability and longevity with its double nylon braiding, as well as the tougher inner core. So giving you that close-up look. To the quality of the braid and the density of the braid. So very even and very, very tightly braided right there. So giving you a very thorough close-up look at this Anker Lightning Plus micro USB, beg your pardon, PowerLine Plus micro USB charging cable. So this does have, the connectors do have a solid plastic housing to them. And it's interesting to note, given this design of this very high quality cable, it doesn't come with any gold plating on the connectors to give it that extra premium touch to it. But of course, this cable isn't designed for speed, at least it's not advertised as such, so there's perhaps no benefit of adding gold plating to the connectors. So this cable is designed to last forever with its double or dual nylon braiding, as well as the tough inner core. And of course, we can test the cable out very quickly with this Charge Premium Magnum Opus 10,000 milliampere hour power bank, which I've unboxed in the past before. My most favorite power bank, given its nice compact size as well as high power reserve with 10,000 milliampere hours and 2 outlet ports, as well as a built-in torch. And the nicest feature about it is that digital power reserve display on top of its compact size. And of course, I do have my trusty Sony Xperia Z5 compact Android smartphone in the Bling's TPU case, which I've also both unboxed quite some time ago in my channel. And of course, as you've seen very lately, that screen has taken a big hit to it by being dropped on the floor, and it's being desperately held together by some sticky tape. You can see I've already lost quite a bit of screen at the top edge there, but nonetheless, let's plug this cable in, plug the micro USB connector end into, of course, the Sony Xperia Z5 compact Android smartphone right there. Goes in very snugly. And then of course the Type A USB end into the Charge Premium Magnum Opus 10,000 milliampere hour power bank. Okay, so just connecting it right there. And there we go. The phone chimes to life, letting us know that it is being charged with the light indicator, and of course that chime right there. And you can see the Anker branding on the Type A USB end of the PowerLine Plus micro USB charging cable. So that's the Anker PowerLine Plus micro USB charging cable. Thanks for watching and happy charging!